Hello, this is Tom from Composite Designs. Today we're going to go over building our park bench kit in O, HO, and N scale and some of the differences between them. So stick around. So like we said, we're going to go over assembling the park benches. So they're pretty much all the same, just obviously in different sizes. The N scale are made out of the laser board, so they really won't take a stain. They'll need to be painted. But the O and the HO are made out of the exact same materials, just different sizes. As far as how they assemble, that's all the same. The only difference is the N scale. You will need to paint. You're not going to be able to stain them. But as far as gluing, the actual assembly, they're the same, just a little smaller. I'm going to do the O scale ones simply because they're bigger, they're a little easier to film, but the assembly strategy is going to be all the same. So open them up. So with them, you'll get two sheets. One now the N scale, everything's made out of laser board, but the O and the HO, the uprights are made out of MDF, and the seat and the backs are made out of wood. They all come with directions. I'm just going to go over the directions here, but everything is right here for you. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out a seat. I'm going to build one just to show you how this is done. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut out a back and we're going to cut out a seat. Now if you flip it over, it's the easiest way to see the little tabs we got to cut in order to get the piece out. You flip it over, you can easily see the brace or the tab. So if you see, the back and the back and the seat are not the same number of boards. If you look closely here, one's bigger than the other. The seat actually has more boards than the back. So, and then we're going to cut out two uprights. Same way, if you flip it over, you can see the little tabs here. And if you cut the little tabs, they should fall right out. So once that's done, we'll set that aside. Again, I'm only building one at a time here just to easily show you how to do it. Take a sanding. I like these little sanding things, but you can use any type of, just even regular sandpaper. Just sand the nub down that you just cut off. So once we have all of our parts sanded, now if I was going to paint these, I would probably paint the uprights now. I would definitely go ahead and at least prime them now. But for this, I'm not painting them. This is just to quickly show you how it gets assembled. I like to use, for this, tacky glue. I like the Turbo Tacky to work a little bit faster, but standard tacky glue works too. You could also use like a Titebond or a wood glue, something along those lines. So we'll get that ready. Now what I like to do, what I recommend is take a thing of tape. And I use a lot of blue tape, but a regular masking tape will work too. Take it, form a loop, and put it down onto there. So now you have a sticky surface. Next, what I like to do is, if you look at these, you'll see dots, and that's simulating your fasteners that would normally in real life hold this to the uprights. So I like to just place this not on the tape, just next to the tape, because you're just using it as a mark. So what I do is I place that there, and I want to take, I'm trying to do this so you can see it, I'm going to place one upright in line with those dots, and one upright parallel with it in line with those dots, because in real life that is how it would be. Then I will take some glue, place it on here, once that's on, then we will place some glue where the upright goes, so on the vertical surfaces. Now you don't want to place glue all the way to the bottom because there is a gap between the seat and the back. So I would go from the top down and leave maybe 1/8 of an inch or so. And then again, you've got the same thing. We have the simulated fasteners, so we want to line them up with our uprights. And you want to make the top of the back flush with the top of the bracket. And now we'll just let that dry, and then we'll come back. Okay, now that that is dried, we're going to go ahead and remove that, and you can see that's dried and we are good to go. Now, some people use them this way, or you can paint them. A lot of times it's better to, or easier to paint the parts before you put them together. I like to a lot of times paint the parts before I put them together and then weather them as a unit, so that's probably the way I would go. Everybody's got a different philosophy. This video is more to show you how to assemble them. Or you could paint it just like this. That's totally up to you. Personally, I tend to paint the pieces and then assemble it and then weather it as a unit. But that's how you go ahead and assemble them. They all assemble pretty much the same. It's just how big they are based upon the scale. So thank you very much. Again, they're available on our website, compositedesignsinc.com. Thank you very much.